Welcome to Bet On. I am Kelly Stewart, joined by Marco D'Angelo and Gianni the Greek gambler Corrales. Guys, I see VR in a Cowboys hat. I don't even want to talk about it. 5 years got taken off my life during that Colts game. Not only did Marco text me, Johnny Detroit texted me, everybody I know texted me. I got very lucky to cash my best bet. I'm going to let you guys get into it, though. Marco, we'll take your little rant first. Chargers -3. God bless. I was so frustrated so many times in that game, but I will let you take the floor.
Yeah, well, I'll try not to drop any F-bombs, but I sent out the tweet yesterday during the game. You can take Anthony Lynn out of the Chargers, but you can't take the Chargers out of the Chargers. My God. I mean, what a pitiful game. You know what? If you had Dallas and you cashed, God bless you. I'm happy for you. Johnny Z, one of our followers, I've been having some fun with. He had the Cowboys in cash. I told him, congrats. But when you get back from the book and cashing that ticket, please take a shower because that was dirty. That was just downright dirty. That's all I got to say.
You're right. It was dirty. That second touchdown they got called back was pretty nauseating. VR, what's with the Cowboys garb?
Monday and Fridays, it's casual day because they're the days that I just strap in and I work. I don't have time to go, I'm cleaned up, but I don't have time to do hair and stuff because the rest of the week I got to put on the suit and go do things. I'm doing all day Contender tomorrow, then Wednesday taping all day with you guys, then Thursday taping all day at the UFC again. It's a busy week. So Mondays and Fridays is when it's strictly work. Here's what I want to touch on. I know for the show that the bets that I picked myself, we won more than we lost overall in college football and in the NFL. To me, that's what's most important, meaning the steam, the dog, and the best bet. I know I lost the best bet. I hope you were able to make money off the information, whether you follow or fade. That's my goal here on the show. More importantly, I had a losing week overall. Lost a little, I think, in college football, lost a little. %. Over the last 90 days, it's up 30%. Over the last 360 days, it's up 300%. So for me, I play the long game. I do it with sports as well. As long as I know I'm on some good sides, it's not going to play out my way. Like I said, you can control three things: plan your bets, bet your plan, and manage your risk. You can't control whether they miss an extra point, whether they go for it or two, or decide to not go for it. None of that is in any of your control. The only thing you control is playing your bets, which means know you have an edge, whether it's your own or with the help of someone else. Bet your plan, stick to it, whether you're winning or losing, and manage your risk. That means running hot or cold, bet size correctly. Didn't mean to go on a rant, but that is the most important thing. We're only a few weeks in, and I want to see you guys win money or make your books work for it if you lose at the end of the season when it's all said and done. Whether you follow or fade, again, that's the goal, because we're only going to give out so many picks on the show. So again, I hope you were able to make some money this weekend. I wasn't, but we'll see how it goes moving forward.
I squeaked by with a tiny little inkling of profit. Thank you to the Ravens for helping me do that. Speaking of profit, it's $9 Monday over at WagerTalk, and I'd love to give the stat daddy himself, Ralph Michael, some love right now. 5% play in college football. It is $9 until midnight tonight. Ralph 2-0 on his football 5% this season. He went 10-1. That's 91% on these Monday college football releases last season. So for $9, you can get Ralph's favorite college football play this weekend. And also, if you guys didn't know, WagerTalk, home of all the free information you could ever want. Right now, the new WagerTalk college football logs are already out for this week. These are the rotation logs. They're free again, and they're available on Ralph Michaels' homepage, wt.buzz/RM. Let's get into this Monday night football game. We have the Detroit Lions at the Green Bay Packers, 11.5. Currently across the WagerTalk odds screen, we do have 112 popping up. This one total 49, but we're starting to see this one dip down, 48.5, 48. And I'm guessing that has a little bit to do with the weather in Green Bay tonight. Marco, I'm going to start with you. Look, I know the Lions have owned the Packers against the spread. I believe they've covered 9 of the last 10. This is a Detroit team that I've seen in person enough times. They make me sick to my stomach every time I bet them. Yet, every once in a while, they come through. They show some promise, particularly in the second half. I want to hear your thoughts on this divisional matchup because regardless if I take the Lions or not, there is no way I'm laying double digits in the divisional game. I just can't do it.
Well, Kelly, I agree with you, but I have a different reason. I have a firm rule. I will not lay double digits with a quarterback that has his hair in a man bun. It's just, I just won't do it. Okay. Aaron Rodgers, I can't do it right now. And there's a lot of question marks on, is he focused? Well, he will be focused tonight because Aaron Rodgers is a me person. It's all about him. And this is a nationally televised game. So he'll show up. He heard all the critics last week that he wants to be on Jeopardy instead of being on the football field. And he played like it last week. This week he shows up. But are we ready to lay that number? I'm not. But are we ready to take the Detroit Lions? Kelly, you saw them. Last week, the final score, you can just erase that because that was not the game last week. They were getting the doors blown off them in that game, and then they rallied for 16 points in the fourth quarter to make it look respectable. Turnovers, you had last week, San Francisco turned the football over 3 times in that game. You had a successful onside kick. Everything that could go wrong for San Francisco did in that fourth quarter, and it made it look respectable. But I don't trust the Lions. What I do like here, I'll give you a stat. If you must bet Green Bay over the last 2 seasons off a loss, they are 6-0 against the spread. But this is a big number. I'm not going to do it. I'm going to go to the total for the play. And I know that playing unders right now in the NFL is not easy to do. But sometimes you just got to do it and close your eyes and just trust the numbers. And I've got a stat that goes back league-wide. This is not a team stat. This is a league system over the last 10 years. And I know scoring has changed the last few years. And VR talked about that on the first week of the show about how scoring is up. But if you blindly played unders league-wide, when you take a favorite coming off a 14 or point loss and they're playing a division rival this week, that is Green Bay. You take the under in those games. There have been 26 occurrences, 22-4 to the under. That's where I'm at tonight. And, we talk about the TV plays because we have to make a play on these games. So guys have called me out and said, oh, there's Marco hedging already. No, Marco's telling you that we're giving you an opinion on these games because they're on TV. When I actually like the play, strong, and it's a customer play, we tell you. And that is a play for me tonight. I'm taking under. The number is coming down. It peaked at 49 early this morning, and then it's been a steady coming down, 48.5, 48. So get on it now, under for Monday Night Football.
All right, VR, your thoughts on this matchup? This is Marco's under. I know I'm going to end up on it with him. I know it. I already feel like this is going to be terrifyingly scary because the Lions and the Packers have both been over teams. Dating back to last season, the Lions gave up a ton of points. They gave up a ton in week 1 to the Niners. Have you seen anything come across your screen? Your thoughts on either the side or the total?
No, we'll touch on a couple things and help guide people in the right direction. First things first, I know bettors are going to be tempted to tease this game. Anytime they look at double digits and they want to bet a favorite, they're going to tease it. Do not tease it. Even if Green Bay covers the teaser, it's a terrible bet. And if you get in the habit of placing terrible bets, even when they cash long term, you're going to be a losing bettor. I promise you. So do not tease. Do not buy points, meaning if it's -11.5 and don't buy it to -11, or if it's 10.5 to 10, or if it's 10.5, buy it up to 11. Please don't. And here's what I mean. Prior to the 8 o'clock games kicking off yesterday, the night game, I peeked behind the screen of one of the bigger books that I have access to. And here's what I saw in that back screen. 295, over 51, -150, KC Baltimore. So he bought 2 points. He laid 1,500 to win 1,000, buying 2 points from 53.5 down to 51.5. He laid 150 for that privilege. That gentleman woke up this morning happy he cashed his bet, and his bookie couldn't be happier to pay him that $1,000. That is guaranteed going to go back to that bookmaker. Nothing he did gave him an edge. Nothing he did made him a 60% break even now by laying -150, buying those 2 points. There's not a greater of 60% chance of it going over 51.5, and not a greater than 52% chance of it going over 52.5, 53.5. That just reasonable. You shouldn't. And if a guy's betting 1,500, he's not more. He's got some money. He's doing well. So for me, that's what confuses me. It's smart people doing foolish things. I saw a guy buy Kansas City to -3. He's paid $135 for the privilege of doing that. Paid over like $4,000 to win 2,700 or something close to that. Well, you can't win doing that, guys. You can't. Even like I said, that over guy, he cashed his ticket. He would have done it without buying the 2 points, but in his mind, he thinks that was the right thing to do. Stay away from that nonsense. Stay away from it. So again, you can't tease tonight's game. You can't buy points on tonight's game. So you got to bet Green Bay, Detroit, over or under, money line, or point spread. Those are your options with a bunch of props. Personally, I have bet 0 on this game. Here's why. Everything tells me, at least power rating wise, Green Bay shouldn't be this high of a favorite. But whose power ratings can you possibly trust? This is a completely different Detroit team. So what analytics are you using? You have a new quarterback, a new head coach, a new offensive coordinator, a brand new wide receiving core, new tight ends, new everything. So what analytics are you creating these power ratings from? Again, it's difficult to do so. And then with Green Bay, we were expecting a regression last year. Everybody was. Remember that was baked into the cake with the season win total at 9 because they had done so well in 2019 in one-score games, in turnovers. The regression never came. Why? Green Bay's offense continued to click. What does all that tell me? I'm not willing to take the points with Detroit, even though power ratings may suggest it. To me, it's Green Bay or past. We know who the better team is, and more times than not in the NFL, points don't matter. In fact, close to 8 out of 10 times. So gun to my head, if I have to bet this game, I'm betting Green Bay. Or like Marco said, even the under makes more sense because you need 2 teams to score for an over. And I don't know how Detroit's going to put up points with this team this early in the season. So again, gun to head, I'd be on Green Bay, I'd be on the under. But fortunately, I don't have a gun to my head. I don't have to place those bets just yet. If I get any confirmations on either, I probably will fire. Now, I gave out one best bet in NFL, one best bet in college football. As you see, the volume will start getting a lot lower as the season goes on. Our profits start moving that direction. It's all process, dude. The same puzzle every year. I'll give these out. Could have put them out as the $9 special. So even with the market's crashing, so smash that like button. or if I don't, I'm going to check back. If those likes aren't up there, honestly, that's why I don't tweet out shit. I tweeted out yesterday, side and total, even put the asterisks, 2 asterisks on Baltimore to let you know I'm unloading on that side. And look, no one even likes it but you. So I'm like, if people don't want it, I won't give it out. I'll keep it to myself. But go down there, smash it, and we'll keep them coming. Real quick, I bet next Monday night's football game already. If you want to know that, so I'll save time next week. And Marco, you take the whole stage. I'll take 2 minutes just to do a little rant, probably 5 minutes for my rants, but I won't have to handicap unless I do the total because I already bet the side. And we took the Dallas Cowboys -4 over the Philadelphia Eagles. You see that hint, giving out hints weeks in advance, 7 days out. Dallas Cowboys -4. And then in college football, if you're feeling it, I don't know why Baylor isn't getting double digits. Oh, because they're a 3-0 team. And they're a double-digit dog to Iowa State 7 days a week. They're not even a touchdown favorite right now. A touchdown dog. Why? Because they're 3-0. Iowa State's going to mop the floor with Baylor. With late double digits. I laid 6.5. I think and 7. I honestly, I thought the line should be 10. So, do what you want with that.
Awesome. We got to love some gold from VR on this Monday afternoon. Marco and I are going to be sweating out this under. If you bet tonight's game, regardless of what you bet, as long as you make smart bets like VR says, good luck to you guys. We will be back Wednesday, college football edition, NFL edition, and it's time to bounce back, get some of those best bet winners. And like VR said, if you don't smash that like button, you're getting no more gold. Jump in the comments. Say nice things about Marco for a change, and we'll bring you guys all of the winning information. Until next week, let's bet on it.